Alright, it's Kaldheim time. So, I stayed up too late last night. You know, when do you stop doing the bad things? You know, when do the good habits of being an adult kick in, eh? I'm beginning to suspect the answer is never, and it's just a secret amongst adults, and they choose not to enlighten kids that it doesn't nothing magically changes. Alright, Elvish War Master, I think, is nice to start with, because then you're like, oh, I can prioritize elves. But then, of course, and then looking through this pack, nothing's really stand out until you get to Demon Bolt. See, my tier list guys from Lola Man, Mobius, Skylinata give it Demon Bolt like a B, B minus, but then they give War Master a solid B minus. But I think like getting the pack one, pick one, maybe it can work. I don't know. So now this is a pack, isn't it? This is a really good pack. So obviously Herald King of Skemfar is. Let's see. Herald King B minus in his own colors. Rune of Mortality C plus C. Feed the Serpent. All right, I think maybe let's just block out. You know, let's go crazy. I think like if I didn't have the Elvish War Master, it would be a closer pick. But I'm just gonna go crazy. Gonna go crazy. Gonna go crazy on you. So we don't know that I am. We'll have the snow, but Elvish Bow is pretty good. Berserker is also great. This does not care if the elf is token or non-token, right? One or more other elves. Nope, doesn't care. Of course, Herald doesn't search for the Elven Bow. I think the Death Knell Berserker is something I'd like, but I think the Elvish Bow is Berserker, Elven Bow. I think the Elven Bow is just it's just slightly above Death Knell Berserker. No, Mark Zuckerberg is playing today. Alright. Oh gosh, that's a Maja. So... Elderleaf Mentor is more on color and on brand, but the Maja, even though the Maja creates humans, not elves, do I take her anyway and just splash the white? I mean, this is one thing I can do. What else is here? There's good stuff in blue and Giant's Amulet. There's a Jarl in black, which is okay, but I would probably pick Elderleaf Mentor over it. There's Bind the Monster, obviously. I think I just see about this Maja. And you know, if this goes terribly, we're going to blame it on me being really tired. So Sculptor of Winter is an elf. We'd have to kind of pick up some snow things for it to work, but don't think I'm missing anything important. There's a snow-covered swamp, but like, why would we take the snow before taking the mana fixer? Creating rings, not really what we're going for. There's a gold vein pick, but there's also a pack mate. I think the answer is obvious. Gladewalker over the snow-covered forest. It just works really well with this deck. Herald and War Master both get it. We're definitely, I feel like we're definitely green, but whether we're going to be green-black, splash white, or green-white, splash black, I don't know yet. So I'll Skemfar, Elder Hall is good. I think I'm just going to pick up this Gladewalker because of the synergies that already exist. Sinkhole is an interesting card, isn't it? Because we're thinking about splashing either white or black while maining green. Splashing white's going to be harder because Maja's double white. But it's also Snowland for our Sculptor. Interesting. Interesting. So Herald's Revenge works better with more creatures, like the War Master, which I feel like I'm definitely going to play. It works better with the Maja, which maybe I'll play over Herald, and Herald's the splash, if anything is being splash. Herald's not something you usually want to splash for. There's also the Braggart, but like the Axguard Braggart is not something that makes me go, ooh, white's open. So here's a Mass Vandal, easy pick, way better than a Shieldmate. And we also, pretty sure we're on color for green. Haven't seen green removal. Here I'll take the Snow-Covered Plains again for the Sculptor in case we want to go more white. Nothing here. I doubt I'd be so desperate to play Scorn Effigy in this deck, so I think I'll just take Colossal Plow for the uncommon. Roots of Wisdom I don't think is even playable in an elf deck. No, my guys give it like a D-, C+, but I mean I'll just cut the color. Snakeskin Veil on the other hand is perfectly playable. Bears of Lichara. Something I would splash for if I knew what colors I am. Otherwise, there's Usher. Maritz can't really. I don't really want to, versus Packmate. So, again, Usher is like good for going wide, but I mean Packmate is like I get beats rares. It's real good. Yeah, it's not like it's not a warrior. Herald does also search up warriors, but oh shoot, Herald does search up warriors, huh? Maja's a warrior. I'm gonna get Sir Rolf's Packmate again. There's 3 of them. So I haven't seen any clear signs as to whether I am white or black. Maja is definitely more powerful than Herald and harder to splash, certainly. So sometimes it would be the Ravenous Lindworm, but I think because of the all of the elf stuff we got going on, I think it might be a Mass Vandal. Again, I'm skipping on this. Ooh, is it better than a Feed the Serpent? See, Feed the Serpent is like a B-, C+ is what they give it, and Mass Vandals is C+. I am lacking removal, but I'd much rather splash for black than white at this point. Maybe again I'm crazy. Icehide Troll. It's not an elf. Not particularly looking to go into snow. Let's see, Sing white. I'm still going to take this Gladewalker. So here's a Bredegard Stronghold versus another Gladewalker. I don't know. I'm going to, like I said, I want to be more white, I think. Alright. Here I'm going to take the Outrider over the another Snow Plains. Stalwart Valkyrie is good, is better though. If I'm going to go white, and it's still a warrior, it's not an elf for the War Master. Now let's just... Oh, there was the cleric. Oh shoot, there was the cleric. Oh no. Oh, raise the Draugr. Raise the Draugr is pretty good. But I think I'm more white at this point than black. Take the Snow Forest. I'm surprised the Snow Forest is pick 9. That surprises me. I could just take Broken Wings due to the severe lack of removal. I did it to myself. Alright, well, I still don't really know. Okay, Shield Mate. Not really sure how I'm splashing. Like with the 2 Sculptor of Winters and 2 white producing Snowlands, it makes it easier to kind of get a double white, but at the same time I still don't think it's something I want to do. I don't think I'd be playing the Carve. I'm almost like mono green. Yeah, the Skemfar... Gosh, that was a miss. Oh, wow, Old Growth Troll. Yes. Like, there's some other good cards in here, like even the Arctic Tree Line would be a really good thing to get. But yeah, I really messed up on that Skemfar elf creature. That was the card I needed. That was going to make the cut. But yeah, this is a clear troll. Okay, what do we got here? I have Battle for Bredegard. Otherwise, like the black card is probably Draugr's Helm, but Battle for Bredegard synergizes a bit with, say, the Troll, and that the Troll creates a token. But all the other token generators that I have are tokens created by Battle. But I'm still going to take it, I think, you know. So I think this is just a Stalwart Valkyrie. Can I do Great Hall if I main white and splash for black? Great Hall provides an angel token that Bredegard might copy. Maybe I'm stretching the mana base too thin, but I think that I can do it. Because like this is better for on a black splash, and that's what I'm doing for Herald. So here's a Divine Gambit. I think I just need to pick up this Divine Gambit. The removal is super lacking. I already have 2 Mass Vandals, and it's not like they're going to have a ton of targets. They're going to have one good target, usually on average. 6. I have 21 spells right now. I think it's Divine Gambit here. Oh yes. Oh, and the Bound and Gold versus Struggle. Bound and Gold is better than Struggle. So I think it's just Bound and Gold. I don't have anything that like combos with Struggle. Warhorn Blast I'd pick up for this deck. Okay, so I already have 1 King Herald's Revenge. I'm definitely not playing 2. I could pick up an Iron Verdict. It's not incredibly exciting, but otherwise, like I'm looking at picking up either a Snow Swamp, or a non-elf. Non-elf. There's a Dwarf Warrior. It's not very exciting yet. I think it's just I could get Valor of the Worthy to create a flying token for Great Hall, but I don't. If I had 2 Great Halls, that would be a more interesting idea. Jaspar Sentinel is an excellent addition. This deck's mana base is kind of stretched. And it's an elf. So that should help. Seeing snow lands. Was no one drafting snow? None of these. Yeah, none of these. Wow. Do I just... I don't know. Probably none of these. Is this a Dwarf Warrior? It's a Dwarf Warrior. So what is it getting back? It's getting back Battle for Bredegard. It's the Green-White Saga. That's that uncommon. Oh, Fall of the Imposter. Maybe I take Master Scald. I don't think I'm gonna splash for. I'm not gonna include Raise the Draugr in the splash. Oh, I'll pick up a Valor of the Worthy here. You never know. This probably doesn't matter at all. Okay. How many cuts? 5 cuts. Okay, so I need like 3 black sources, right, to splash Herald and reliably do Great Hall, so I think I have to turn one of these plains into a swamp. Okay. So Valor of the Worthy has a bit of synergy with Battle. It has a bit of synergy with Master Scald. Master Scald also has a bit of synergy with Battle. Great Hall is a nice land. Synergy with Battle again. We really want to protect Maja, but other than that, and Elvish War Master. So I guess, and to this extent, Old Growth Troll. So I guess Snakeskin Veil does have targets. I'm not sure I want to play 2 Valors. At this point, I picked up Bound and Gold, Divine Gambit, Iron Verdict, so I don't want to play the Broken Wings. And I have 2 Mass Vandals for artifacts. Sculptors of Winters are in. The Beskar Shieldmate, I have a lot of 2-drops. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. And it's not an elf. I need to make more cuts than this. I need to make more cuts than this. How many elves do I have at this point? 7 elves, 4 shapeshifters. So there's 11 things that Herald and Warmaster can do. Oh yeah, I can probably cut King Harold's Revenge. I think that's more of a definite cut. Still need to cut 4 cards. So I have 2 Sculptors and a Jasper Sentinel. I have... Oh yeah. I don't think I played the Elder Hall there. Yeah. Black's the minor color, and typically with these color lands you want your double. See, that's like 1 green and a double white. Typically you want whatever the double color is to be one of your main colors, according to Ben Stark. And that the Skemfurl or Elder Hall is kind of removal, but it's not as good as like the Great Hall of Starnheim, for example. Nah. Still nice. But I want to go down to 16 lands just to make the cuts a bit easier, so I'm gonna cut the Shieldmate, and I guess I cut the Valor of the Worthy. Strangely enough, I don't think this is as good as the red-green elf deck I did earlier with like 2 Bloodline Pretenders and like 2 whatever are they Basalt Ravagers? That deck was kind of funny. But I've always been interested in playing Battle of Bredegard and trying to... Oh, you can even copy treasures, choosing a number of artifact tokens and or creature tokens. Huh, cool. But using Battle for Bredegard and try to combo it off of other tokens. Scald's a warrior, yep. So yeah, Harold basically has, let's see, I have to remove himself, so it's actually 6, 10, 11 things that Harold himself can pick out. Oh no, it's the bug. Okay, it seems to just go away when I leave and come back. Awesome. So the name of this deck. I'm just gonna call it like, oh man, Maja's Elves +1 troll. I don't know, man. All right. I don't think this deck is great. I think it's only okay, but let's see how okay it is. More Quee. Okay. Yep, this is a keep. So this is the spot, right? It's like, do I foretell the packmate to try and get in value? I think history has taught me that I need to foretell the packmate. Even if I draw a land, I can still play the packmate and then use Despair Sentinel and tap packmate and play something else. Okay, I will discard my Elderleaf Mentor. Oh, drew the land. And let's make a 2/3. Or I can make it 2/2. Nah, let's make it 2/3 with reach. I think that's better. Okay. Got a little bit of Valor of the Worthy going on here. So I don't think there's anything that can be foretold for 1 black mana. We kind of have, well, it's like you just have to hope it's not Doomscar, right? So I don't think there's any way I can trick them into letting Guardian Gladewalker die. I'm going to attack with the Packmate. Let's see if I swing here. They get a 2, they'll go block the 2/3, and I'll get in an extra 4 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 5. No, I think it's just the Packmate and then a double block maybe on the Braggart. Do I want to play the Plains for discard protection, or do I keep it? I'm not using the mana this turn. I'm waiting on battle until Gladewalker dies. Really? Okay. Okay. No, I don't think I play Sculptor of Winter. I think I keep back Sentinel for blocking. Oh no, my 1/1s. How much? Prevent 1 of that damage. Okay. Why would you tap like this? Auto tapper. Why would you tap 2 forests? This ability triggers only once per turn, so it's not like the first elf. Alright. I've been forced to continue to go wide, so hopefully... one thing I can do is I can Divine Gambit the artifact. Now, War Master will trigger off of Battle for Bredegard as well, because he doesn't care about tokens. Okay, it's not a sweeper. Alright, pretty sure my opponent doesn't have sweepers. Okay, so the pump is 7 mana. Okay. So I don't have that much mana. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 6 blockers. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait, I'm counting things that have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So only the 2 flyers would get through unblocked anyway. So I think I just attack with my 1 spirit token. I'm still at 20. Yeah, and they get to make a 2/2 zombie, and I gotta make a 1/1 flying creature. So maybe they did have a sweep. I don't know. It would be weird to play battle and then play a sweeper. So who's the go whiteiest of us all? Okay. It's an interesting. I guess it's because he's more fearful of being killed out by flyers. Okay, so now I have. He has 1 card that he is foretold, so we know it's a spell. But it's also like, what would he even be holding at this point? Let's see, this is... Let's see, 5. I now have enough mana. So I don't have to attack with... And on the backswing it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I don't even have to attack with my Elvish War Master. So they all have Death Touch, and I don't know what he has. So I think I'll just attack with these guys. Because he has too many blockers for me to really clear. Okay, and I don't think this matters. Gosh, does he have battle and the rare Rise of the Dreadmarn? Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I can send in 2 3/3s. They would get blocked. They would kill 2 of his tokens. I still don't understand what he's holding back. I guess it could be like the Warhorn? The Warhorn Blast? If it's the Warhorn Blast... then that's trouble. It honestly might just be Elven Bow attack with my 1/1 flyer. The Skemfar Shadow Sage, I'm at 20, I'm not too concerned here. Okay. I have no... What? What was it? I wish to view the battlefield. Oh, it was Turgid's Shadow. Yeah. It makes sense that he's playing it in this deck, but yeah, it's terrible against my deck. Like what, we just trade a bunch of 1/1s for each other? Alright, I gotta copy a token with Battle for Bredegard that wasn't a token made by Battle for Bredegard. Dream accomplished. Alright, what we got? Yeah, this is a keep. I'm probably going to foretell the Packmate rather than just play out the Vandal. Haha, I'm snow. Look at my snow-covered forest. I'm totally snow. Believe it. I'm snow just like you. So with a Sculptor of Winter, I actually just play Sculptor of Winter. And I also have drawn 3 lands, so I don't think I need to play Packmate. Okay, so Packmate's not an elf. Oh. This is what I want to do, right? I don't want to do like War Master into Mass Vandal, nah. So it's like I have my own Packmate. Yes, I block here because I want a creature for Mass Vandal in the graveyard. Even though I do have kind of a trick in Snakeskin Veil. It's largely a whatever. Yeah, okay. Snakeskin Veil of your own. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So I have no targets for Mass Vandal. I would prefer to play Maja with Snakeskin Veil backup. I have a tapped land to put in play. Master Skull doesn't have any enchantments or sagas in my hand that it would immediately be able to use. So I'm hoping next turn I draw an untapped land. But I can always... Okay. Suddenly my turn became a bit better. I can prevent him from drawing a land, I guess. I feel kind of bad about not getting the Maja activation from a land. And then I will keep up Snakeskin Veil through Sculptor of Winter. And we'll see what my opponent does. They don't have any spell lands. They're at 20 still. I haven't even been able to attack them. Another land. Oh, yeah, I have a hard time dealing with flyers. I think I offer up this 1/1 as a sacrifice just to slow the bleeding. But so far this isn't looking that good for me. Okay, so I have a Divine Gambit. They have 2 cards left in hand. Playing Maja now doesn't get me anywhere since I don't have a land to follow her up with. I can play Divine Gambit and then also play Elderleaf Mentor. This flyer, is it important? I'm at 14. Can I delay it? I definitely want to play the Elderleaf Mentor. They just scryed stuff. So I think And if they had something better than Rune Eyes, maybe they would have played it. I don't know. Maskwood Nexus. Okay. Maskwood Nexus is very good. So basically I think, what does that mean? Yeah, all their creatures are all types, and then they can start making 2/2 shapeshifter tokens. Oh well. Maybe I should have held on to Divine Gambit a little bit longer. Probably. Yeah, I think I should have. The 2/3 flyer, it's like a future threat. It will become a threat. So I think but it's a more manageable threat than Maskwood Nexus is, right? And of course I draw the bow. Okay, so now one, two, three, four, five, six. I can't activate the War Master yet. Okay, so I can attack with the 4/3, depending on how they block. Okay. I was obviously hoping for Inga, but you know, whatever. Can't have everything. Okay. Getting around Inga is going to be tough. No. Is this sorcery only? Yeah. So one of the issues here is that I need to keep the sculptor back. I need to keep this guy back. I don't want to just trade for 2/2/2s. So I think I just have to keep going wide until I can actually activate. Let's see. If I attack, they're at 20 is the big issue. So I have control over the board, but they are at 20. So right now, Grizzled Outrider would trade for 3 Maskwood tokens. Oh, hello. Or not, or it would just trade for another Grizzled Outrider. So it's still 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mana is all I have. So I can play the Elven Bow. I have to create the creature. If I equip it for 3, it becomes a 7, 8. And then it just what? It just trades with the Grizzled Outrider. So I think I have to keep going wide in anticipation for... I do at some point need to get past. So if I attack with the 7/8, they can block it with both Inga and the Grizzled Outrider. It trades with the Outrider. And then what does that do? That frees up... I don't know. It just trades with an Outrider, right? And, yeah. I don't think I can do anything. Like, I draw a land or I draw an elf, things... Let's see. Like, I have outs. If I draw another black source, if I draw another land, things will get better. I almost have to accept that Inga's going to be drawing him cards. Alright, Bound in Gold is real good for me. I can put it on Inga, prevent the 3. So let's see, if I attack now, if I put it on the Grizzled Outrider, he becomes a 7/8. I can bump him up to a 9 toughness. Do I have the mana for all that? I do not have the mana for all that. So I'm just going to Bound and Gold this Inga. Hoping that next turn I'll be able to attack. I'm going to keep up the Snakeskin Veil to protect my own guys. So I can't re-equip the bow. But I am a bit mana screwed right now. Well, he has the red to blow up my Great Hall, which sucks. So now if I draw a land, it's a question of whether I play, if I crack the Great Hall or if I attack in with my guys. They have the Elven Bow, but they wouldn't, like, they would just be chumping, and the bow can't go on more than one person at a time. Okay. So if I attack, I can equip it onto the Grizzled Outrider. He can attack. It's just no good. It's only target creatures, not lands. Well, darn. Yeah, I'm going to keep up Snakeskin Veil. Having the Elvish War Master is too important. So, and Maja, for that matter. So they're going to blow up my land and reduce my counter towards... Yep. Old Growth Troll takes up all of my green mana. What does the forest do? It taps. Oh, it's kind of a ramp. Yeah. I think it's just too important to continue to protect my guys. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on, I guess, the Packmate. So you can block the 4/4 troll. Like, it's funny, it's like, I would like to flood now, please. May I flood? There's 17 lands in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen 5 of them. Now that's kind of a problem. Does combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. I drew my tapped land. So what does this do exactly? Comes a 2/3. Comes an Angel Warrior for 4. Then becomes a 6/6. Yeah, it even gates vigilance, right? No? Nope, no vigilance. Okay. And then it becomes a 7/8. I guess maybe at some point I should have foretold the Iron Verdict. I don't know. It would have become very obvious that it is. I have no idea why I put the bow on it then if he's not attacking with it. Okay. I won't have like the sorcery speed. I won't have like protection up, but I think this is going to be fine. So that's 6. Attack with the Masked Vandal. I don't... So the math on here is weird, right? So this is 6 times 4, which is 24, which is 28. And then it's not a lethal attack, right? Let's see. So he has to block 3 of them. So these counters could go down to 4. I'm at 14. You block here. You block here. You get jumped. Yeah, I think I can only attack with 7. He also has a card in his hand. Like, he just has too many blockers, and I just have to start getting through them. Sure. They all have death touch, so it's not like that matters. The widest board ever. I think I miscalculated on the... What is my guy? No. Just had to cut through the tokens. Yeah. So they're both 7/8 staring at each other. Oh, he has the stronghold. That's right. He has 2 strongholds. I should have, Yeah, I need to just chump the Ascendant Spirit. So I can take 1 hit for 8. And what does it do whenever he deals combat damage? You draw a card. I did forget about the stronghold. Why do I forget? I seem to, out of all the lands, I seem to forget about the strongholds the most. Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna have to be the way that it is here. And then I can put the Elven Bow on like human warriors. Because he can just crack the stronghold again. And gain life again. Okay. Funny enough, Jorn's not incredibly relevant right now. Okay. Oh, it's even 3 mana just to do that. Alright then. See, I can't... I have to put the bow on someone. And, I just have to put the bow on someone. Because otherwise he's going to gain another... He's going to gain 9 life. I'm going to take 9 damage. And if he's holding a removal, it goes vigilant, blah, 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 blah. But next turn, I can potentially attack... He's thinking about whether he wants to tie up mana. Okay, he's going to do it again. Sure. That's an interesting attack. Okay. So that now he no longer has the ability to this would take all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my mana. I can attack with 1, 2, 3 elves. The problem is that he's at such a high life total. So I can put the elven bow on the old growth troll. That it's very difficult. So I think I just attack with the mass vandal, see if he takes it, just to be like a cute little poke. And then like he's probably just gonna take it, but it's almost a free attack. And I can put the bow on the troll, and then Iron Verdict the Ascendant Spirit, potentially. Six, 7. Okay. Yeah, Maskwood Nexus. I do have the second Mass Vandal, but who knows when I'm going to draw it. It's probably at the bottom of the deck. Alright, well. Two top, eh? So, let's see. It's like I have to take, every time he destroys my bow person, I have to take a turn off from attacking. Okay. It's just a tapped creature, not attacking creature, so I can just let the damage happen. I guess if I had put it on the snow-covered forest, I could use Sculptor of Winter to get more mana, but I'm basically sacrificing this land pretty soon. Okay, they foretold something. Alright, let's see if this goes through. I can't use their just foretold card. Okay. So this is another elf. But I do have my flyer now, so I can attack with my own elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see if I did everything. If they don't block, I don't think I pump. But if they do block, I do pump. Okay. I don't really care. Okay. So now I have to take the time off to make one of my guys get the elven bow on. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lands. I can attack. I can pump with 7, but the bow, I can't move the bow on. Does the counter matter where it goes? If it goes on the 1/1 token, it becomes a 5/5. So it kind of does matter. So I deck first. So I mean, best case scenario, I draw another land. So that way I can equip bow and pump. I think Master Scald was played a long time ago in the very beginning, yeah. I either draw Masked Vandal or a land. Either of those would be good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have 8 lands in this deck, so 8 out of 13. Jeez. So he foretold another spell, which isn't very good for me. So the question is if I think that it is something that I need to have. Mana open for Snakeskin Veil protection. You know, I can take. Well, let's just find out. I mean, if you say so. Okay. Not really sure why it's a good game. Oh, you can keep doing it. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. I didn't realize you could keep doing it. I thought it was only a one-time thing. So they were playing around my... They knew I had Snakeskin Veil the whole time, and they were playing around it. At certain points. Not really. No, they weren't really playing around it. Yeah, if I had known that he can pump it like that, like I was under the impression that this is a keep, that that was not how it worked. That it was like only one at a time. Silly me. Okay, so I can play the tap land and then still play Herald. Nah. Alright, well, I sent 3 lands to the bottom. So that's a good thing. The other was my, I think it was the spell land. So I can take the, so I can not do 2 damage and summon Grizzled Outrider. And then they start having to tap Grizzled Outrider. Or I could deal 5 damage and summon Sculptor of Winter. I can play Valor of the Worthy and Sculptor of Winter. This is a control deck, so I kind of want to get under them. For a moment here. So I think I want to go fast. I'm the aggressor. They have an Icebind Pillar, so Orvar, the all form. Okay, so that... So what that tells me is he has a struggle. Let's see, if... Let's see, whenever you cast instant sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token. Spell or instant. There's no real spells or instances that target an artifact without destroying it. Orvar's a legendary, so that doesn't matter. And it's only... So he needs to have another creature in here. What's this? What are you doing? Five, 6. That's like heavy land, heavy board wipe vibes, isn't it? Or is it just like slow the bleeding? I think I'll play the Grizzled Outrider. and then end my turn, and we'll see what happens. Like, all they need is one more land, I think, for Battle of Frost and Fire, but the Grizzled Outrider survives. And they don't have double black or double white for the other board wipes. Okay. Invasion of the Giants. Two bottom. Okay, so what's weird is they didn't keep up Icebind Pillar. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can just crack Vertigard Stronghold here. And I can put it on these two. And then that's going to be 6. Okay. He has a big boy. He's been stuck on 4. Probably bottomed non-lands. I guess I was getting in 2 damage no matter what. I overthought that turn. Like, I didn't need a crack Battle for Bredegaard there. Okay. Discard Cavalry. Okay. Yeah, my opponent was just all kinds of messed up by what they were drawing there. I was like, Orvar. Orvar. Oh no. Things could start going terribly wrong. And then he blocks with Orvar, and I'm like, what's going on? This is still a keep. So I could either play guard. I think it's better to get in the body normally instead of foretell the packmate. I'm not going to do Mass Vandal because, again, when Mass Vandal hits a target, you're basically up 1 at that point, which is great. Okay. Is that bear standing? Oh, come on. They no longer make the... I'm clicking on this bear. I guess they no longer make... So I'm not going to block that. Okay, for Tellus Packmate. Play the Jaspar Sentinel. Ah, man, they used to make pets interact with your opponent. But it looks like that is no longer the case. Sad times. Sad times. Trap? I need the Despair Sentinel for white, so I'm just gonna suss it out with the Gladewalker. Okay. I'm probably still gonna play the Great Hall here. Yeah, I'm still gonna play the Great Hall here so that I can play Outrider on turn 5. He did not attack with it. Of all the things. So I can sacrifice a creature I control and get a 4/4. Yes. That would put a creature into the yard. Well, for Masked Vandal. But I also need 5 mana for the Grizzled Outrider. I only have one. I would love to play the Elvish Warmaster and then an elf. I think I just have to bite the bullet and play the Outrider by itself. If I sack for Despair Sentinel, it's 2 white, so I can't do that. I ran out of time. I think maybe the correct one was to tap Despair Sentinel and Gladewalker and create the Angel out of the Despair Sentinel. Okay, let's attack with the Grizzled Outrider. It's a trap. Something's wrong. You can feel it. Okay. And that's my turn. Let's see, this needs 2 white. Oh, and a black, so I can't use it even because I don't have 2 different colors. But I can Elvish War Mess. Nope, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just put out Elvish War Master. Okay, I keep getting green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 though. Let's see, so this Jaspar Sentinel's going to tap the Elvish War Master. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yep. Okay. They can kill the Elvish War Master with Skemfar Elderhall. I'm surprised they didn't. Gosh, dang it, David. They can kill the Elvish War Master with Skemfar Elderhall. You're so lucky that they didn't kill the Elvish War Master on their turn, and instead they summoned some 3/7. Oh my gosh. Sure. Still don't. So, like, I need either another white or another black. Anyway, it's time for the parade of masked vandals. Or not. Um, so I don't have another creature in the yard. He's at 16 still. My opponent only knew how important this Jaspar Sentinel is to this deck. They would have Skemfar Elder hauled it a long time ago. So I'm going to block with the... They have 2 cards in their hand. I'm going to block with the 2/2. Oh, that still has trample. So this is a weird attack. Do you think they got board wipe? Let's see. Let's go with 6 plus 2. Let's just go like this. I wonder if it's like growth or something? Oh, feed the serpent, sure. Okay. All right. How much does this need? It needs 4. And this is an artifact? Yeah, I don't know why this is an artifact, but it is. What? Oh. Okay. I forgot. Jaspar Sentinel needs itself. Shoot. Oh my gosh. They didn't realize. They didn't realize. I actually still need this to make black for Herald? Yeah. And then we hold on lands for Maja. This guy can attack. Nah. He's trading 1 damage. No, the angel can block. Might have Jarl. Who knows? Goma's faithful. Cool. I'm not going to bound and gold that one. Oh, Rune of Sustenance. I only have 2 runes. I can get back Valor. I don't want to play land, just play Valor. It doesn't matter. Alright, yeah. I made mistakes. My opponent made mistakes. We all made mistakes. So, yeah. I guess I should have played the Valor in case of a board wipe. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I should have played the Valor in case of a board wipe. Yeah, I guess I should have played it on the Angel. Then it would have hit for 5. The clock would have been reduced. Yeah, maybe. Well, they would have attacked with 3-1. I would have had to have blocked it. Things happening. Suboptimally was that game. This is another keep. I think I keep the Sentinel for... Well, I need 2 green for that, don't I? I think I just play the Jaspar Sentinel, play a land, pass. No, I play the Elvish Warmaster here and keep up Snakeskin Veil. So this deck is blue, so I'm thinking I would rather have a 2/3 with reach than just a 2/2 with nothing. 2 top. That's always terrifying. I could also play Herald here. Let's play Herald. I forgot I would draw a card. I had to tap that guy, but, you know, whatever. So I think I only play one elf at a time. And now I think I'm going to make a 2/2. No. I can give them the elf they know. And I don't have any snow, so I'm fine with blocking with Sculptor of Winter here. Even though I do have snowlands, I can't let them boast. And it's just more convenient. I could have also played Elderleaf. Maybe I should have played Elderleaf Mentor. Okay. Okay. So now I'm actually at 7 mana. Weirdly enough, I am at 7 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Do I want to block attack with these 1/1s? Yeah, I'm going to attack with these 1/1s. Oh my gosh, please. 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 All right. Cool beans. Five, 6, 7, 8 damage. If they want to race, I'll give them a race. So they can attack me and hit me for 6. Do I care? I'll go down to 8. They don't have white for like a double strike, so I don't care. Like, what are they gonna do? They would have to wipe the board. Okay. So they have 2 blockers. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Maja just kills them, right? Because they block this, they block him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Yep. That was kind of a weird attack. Yeah, that was kind of a weird attack, huh? Uh, yeah, I'll keep this. I don't know how I play this, though. Elvish Warmaster is just so integral into this deck. That, so I can foretell the Packmate, I can summon the Elvish Warmaster. White wouldn't be able to, could Bound and Gold the Elvish Warmaster. Let's just play, I think I still just play the Elvish Warmaster. And then, because there's not a lot that just white can do to the Elvish Warmaster. Okay. If I don't tap him. So the Rune Crown is important to Bound and Gold. Yeah. And then the question is if I attack or not. I don't have any elves, but like this is an elf deck. Is it right to attack? I definitely Bound and Gold this crown. It's hard to race lifelink. So then the question is if I attack or not. I think I do attack, and I open the Elvish Warmaster up to Iron Verdict. Okay. I would love to get the Angel out for Battle of Redegard. But so I think I go here and I summon Packmate, and we'll see. So I have the Sentinel, the Snow Duel, and just a regular Swamp as my three other sources of black in the deck. Yeah, it's a wolf, not an elf. Okay, so I block. I have Mass Vandals. Okay, we trade. Okay. I only have the one green source. But I do now have my Jaspera Sentinel. So the order of operations here has to be Jaspera Sentinel first, because I need it to sacrifice. I need it to be not have. If I do this, the second phase will trigger, and I'll play Jaspera Sentinel, but it will be Summoning Sickness, so it can't tap itself. So I have to play the Sentinel first. Then I attack. I do this. Then I foretell Packmate, and I end my turn. Okay, it's another Raptor. It's Code Spell Cleric. Okay, so I can play the Battle for Bredegard. And then I can also play Packmate through Sentinel. The land needs a black double white, so the black is from Sentinel. Let's Packmate first. See if we draw a green land. We do not. Then I'll put it on the War Master. And then no attacks, because I can get another 1/1. Okay. What? I put all that thought into my turn, opponent, and you just conceded immediately. Didn't you want me to do the awesome play of duplicating an angel from the Great Hall of Starnheim? I mean, come on. Oof, I need to go to the bathroom. Can I still cancel this? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put a pause in here. Alright, man. The mana calculations with the Great Hall of Starnheim and the Jesper Sentinel have me, like, definitely on the edge. Like, teetering over failing and teetering over succeeding. Gosh. Yeah. Is this a keep? No, it is not a keep. Well, I'm not going any lower. I will bottom the Grizzled Outrider. If I draw any forest, yay, it's a forest. It's not like I'm going to Divine Gambit anything at this point. Alright, I will play this War Master. Yeah, I'll play the War Master. I think he's going to die, though. A horrible death. He didn't die a horrible death, but that doesn't mean that he won't. Okay, so I only have one green source. I only have one green source. So I think I just get the value out of Herald while I can. So this was also 5 non-greens. So let's see. 2 Packmates, Stronghold, Valor, Iron Verdict. Okay. We're all going to the bottom. Sucks that they're all spells and they weren't all lands, because that means that 5 spells have gone to the bottom of my deck. I will super flood here. So I can give Herald +1/+1. Rather kill the flyer. The flyers are problematic. Let's see. Does he survive? Gotta kill that flyer. But then again, I mean, I guess it's just easier for me to get to the Elvish War Master. Is there anything that makes me shuffle my deck? No. Hmm. I guess he's debating whether he wants to attack with Packmate or not, and I'm debating whether I want to block it or not, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more lands to get to 7. It's too early to Divine Gambit. Plus I'm at 20, so I want to wait. I have the luxury of patience while I wait for the real threat to expose itself. Huh. I actually have the Great Hall of Starnheim and I can just crack it with its own colors. That's very strange. I don't know whether I want to... Don't know whether I... Let's see, 1... Oh, it's double green, right? Yeah, I do not have 2 green. Okay, I'm not going to play Mass Vandal because I need to keep this up to protect Angel. I do not want to stop there. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. In turn. I mean, if that's all their threat is, okay, cool. Probably want Mistwalker. Well, that sucks for them. Should I just add insult to injury? Yeah, I should. Let's see, I did not pick up green mana again. I don't have the snow to activate the other thing. Do they have a counter spell? No. All right. Elven Warmaster does not function without 2 forests. Uh, that's right. He's very picky. He requires not 1 forest for his elves to live in, but 2. Any less than 2, strike, you know? I keep this. Sure, I keep this. Whatever. It's like any mana I can play Herald. The deck is mostly green. It's a Battlefield Rapture. Alright. What you got? Beskir Shieldmate. Do I attack into that or no? I don't have good blocks on it. I don't think I don't think... Well, yeah, I'm not going to block it with Herald. And I'm in a defensive posture because of this Battlefield Raptor. Oh, I forgot to check what I was putting on the bottom. I am tired here. But I think it was 2 lands and some other spell. Yeah, block. Blue is the second color. I also want to block because I have 2 Mass Vandals. Master Scalds, you never know when that's going to come through. Okay, so blue and white, you know, they have Bind the Monster, they have Bound and Gold. There's also sagas they have access to and the equipment, so I'm definitely thinking of holding on to this. Also, I only have 1 green source. I thought I could play both. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay, it's Behold. I definitely don't want to. 2 top. So I have essentially 5 mana. I'm going to play the Elvish... Do I play the Elvish War Master or do I play the Grizzled Outrider? I really want to get value. I could, I could, I could, I could not play Mass Vandal. But everything I've seen in these games screams at me that's wrong. All right, let's put Elvish Warmat. It's like it's white blue. The absolute removal that they have is like counterspelling it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So is it just strictly wrong to not play Masked Vandal if it doesn't have a target? I'm I'm just asking for a friend, you know? Just asking for a friend. So one blue does not counter anything. Doesn't counter creature spell, I should say. I guess he could bounce it back to his own hand. Yeah, that's what he could do. He'd still lose the Rune of Life. Okay. I'm not going to play Elderleaf Mentor. This taps a green into white. Oh, I can actually do this. Now is as good a time as any, though, right? If I attack with the Elvish War Master, they're all tapped out. I can attack with Herald. I can attack with the Elvish War Master. Yeah. Pay a green. So yeah. So I mean, they get to play their Rune Crown all over again and get the Rune of Life from the graveyard. They're going to Bound and Golden first, sure. Another Gates of Istfell. Wow. And a Giant Ox. Okay. So if he double blocks, Herald doesn't die, and Herald has Menace. Yep, kill the 1/1. And then land. And then Grizzled Outrider. Okay. Okay, they played another land. My dream is, of course, drawing my second Mass Vandal. Or Maja. At this point, Maja would be cool too. There's their Rune Crown. Assume they're getting back their life thing. Okay, draw a card. I hesitate to Divine Gambit Rune Crown just because it is a threat but also not a threat. right. All right. So, um, so the Ox always blocks the Outrider. And I'm going to kill Nico here. Divine Gambit doesn't exile Planeswalkers. So in order to kill Nico here, I do have to sacrifice... They have 2 blockers, and I need to get 2 damage through. So I need to sacrifice a 1/1. I'm just wondering if there's a way that I can do this that is optimal. So I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like it's dying, obviously. They're at 10. I don't want to let them untap with Nico. They're all tapped out. So I can leave the Grizzled Outrider back just to shield it from, say, them drawing an Iron Verdict. They're always going to kill a 1/1 because I have to attack with 4 attackers, right? They block this and this. Yeah, they'd always be able to kill a 1/1. So if they had a board wipe, they would have played it already. Pretty sure. And we're holding the land for, like, Maja. Putting the thing on the Ox. Okay. So I can pound and gold the equipment. It won't fall off the Ox ever. Um but it only gains them 1 life. So let's see. They have mana open for a counterspell. We'll see if it happens. Okay. So I can attack with the 5/5 and the 3/2. Basically, I would be trading 5 damage. The mana is... So I'd be trading a 3/2 for a Battlefield Raptor. And I don't know if that is the correct thing to do. Sure, let's see what happens. I guess I needed to attack with a 1/3 as well. Yeah, I should have attacked with a 1/3. Okay. So now they can just eat the 3/2, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, Troll is my other rare, that's right. Is this the game that I put a bunch of spells on the bottom with Herald? Or no, this was the next game where he actually found something. I think he found the Sentinel. Hmm. Okay. So they did not attack with their 3/4 flyer. I can attack with my 5/5 and trade it for the 4/4, but that doesn't seem very good. They have two cards left in hand. If they had something better than the Scald, they'd play it. They're going to start drawing cards with the Gates of Istval fell, so I think I just gambit this 3/4 flyer out of here. I can't imagine they have something incredibly terrible, but they're thinking about it, so maybe they do. Or maybe it's not the correct time to put it into play. And they're wondering, oh, okay, sure. Is this their second Depart the Realm? It is. I don't think I've ever seen someone play so many Depart the Realms. That sucks for all my tokens. But I guess it's good for all my tokens now. Let's see. I still can't swarm them, but here's another elf. Welcome to Board Stalls, the game. Okay, again, we're keeping these lands for Maja. This deck doesn't really have anything to draw. It's just not going to run my 5/5 into their 4/4. Yep. Because they're obviously pretty much at 15 with like 2 more hand size. My opponent, I have like maybe a board advantage, but my opponent definitely has the like, oh, cool. Like I was saying, my opponent definitely has like a more like the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be for me. I do have ways, of course, of dealing with that. Like I have my bow to deal with all these flyers. Whether I'll draw my bow is another question entirely. I forgot I had all these pack mates. So they can bring down the 3/4 flyer. Oh, well, they just block with the giant ox and he does nothing. Okay, you got a counterspell in there as well? No. Interesting, 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 interesting. So I don't even need to play the land, do I? I just untap a Snow Plains with the Sculptor of Winter, and then I can kill him. Okay. Let's see if they crack their second gates. Okay. All right. Colossal Plow. Okay, so I can attack with my 5/5 and trade it for a 6/3 Colossal Plow. Which again, does not seem great. Whenever it attacks, he gains mana and gains 3 life. Or he just blocks it. So, once again, I'm just playing a Sculptor of Winter and passing. It's weird how I saw only one Warhorn Blast and there was something like strictly better than it. So the only anthem effects I have left are like the War Master, which I have a, actually, maybe I should be playing lands. Like I have Masked Vandal and, okay. I have Masked Vandal and Maja. So it's almost like, which do I want to bet on? I guess. And I guess I've been betting on Maja. But yeah, this guy has so many bounce effects. He loves them bounces. But yeah, this pretty much means that he has it locked up. Unless I draw Maja. Maybe Maja turns it around? I don't know. It's tough, right? It's like, which card do you bet on? Do you bet on Maja or do you bet on... I guess I could hedge my bets and have played one forest. Okay, this is weird. I'm going to block with the... I cannot block. They only attacked with the Colossal Plow. I'm going to hit no blocks because I kind of need... And they foretold another card. And then they can move the Rune Crown over to one of their other creatures. Give us +1/+1, flying, whatever. So yeah, I should have been hedging my bets and holding one force for Maja, but also allowing my... Well, I can't play... I can't get rid of the Bound in Gold. So basically, I can attack with my Grizzled Outrider. Let's see, it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is my life total. So I do attack with the Grizzled Outrider. They're at 23. These things don't swing for enough. Sure. Okay. I mean, I don't know whether to be insulted or be hilarious that I'm losing to the Colossal Plow Giant Ox. I mean, the rest of their deck is actually strong. gonna block here. Oh my gosh. You got Nico, Resplendent Marshal, and Glorious Protector? This is an amazing deck. I guess no wonder you have all these bounce effects. All of your creatures have like enter the battlefield things. So 7, well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 damage in the air. No. Alright, cool. Well, this deck did do much better than I thought it would. I think it was all because I basically overdrew Elvish Warmaster. Like, he was there almost every game. I think that was the last match, right? That wasn't the last match? What? Alright. Last match, let's go. And then I can collapse. That guy's deck was insane, yeah? I've never seen like Return to the Realm synergize so well in a deck before. Or however you correctly say that card. Oh, come on, Arena. This is my last game. Okay. Hello? Try again? How could there be no one? There we go. Alright. I think this is a different person. This is still a keep. I have Packmate. Again, most of the deck is green. So... Okay, looks like it might be some kind of snow. Snakeskin Veil, you say? Well, wish I had played mana differently. Ooh. So then it becomes a 4/4, and then they all kill something. I need to continue to dig towards land drops. Cool. I think I'm dead. If I had Mass Vandal in hand, would I even... I think I have to take this. It's a mana ramp with Vigilance. That can have other legendary creatures. So then something dies. One of my 3/3s dies. Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta negate the last part of it, so that's cool. I think I blocked the token because of the bounce, because of other masked vandals fueling the graveyard, that kind of stuff. Sure, man. I'm just kind of dead. Three top, huh? Wow. What a world. So I can put out 2 blockers. I would take 4 damage. But then it's like, what, I play just a... Ugh. I don't have the white for bound and gold. I don't have a board wipe. Not drawing lands. I could play Heralds and pray I draw Jaspar Sentinel. Look, I have this War Master. Okay, cool. Alright, that's over. I could have kept playing, definitely. It wasn't over, but like he has a 5/5 and a 4/4, I wasn't trying my mana. And I'm tired. I'm too tired. So yeah, I think in other days I would have definitely played that one out. But yeah, pretty fun overall. I really didn't expect that deck to get that far. That was surprising. Alright. Graven lore. Alright, I guess we'll look at the collection. Oops. No, okay. Oh, but that was my first battle. I did get to make like a spirit, one with spirit with it. Almost gotta make the angel, but then the guy conceded. Rude. So let's see, the rares in Kaldheim. I don't have all of them yet, but I do have ones that I've started getting to 4 copies of. I think Elvish War Master was one that I already had 4 copies of. That's why I got 20 gems then. Yeah, that was an elf deck, all right. That last guy's deck was super good. I had a lot of outs, but I had some outs and ways of coming back, but I just never drew into them. All right, that's it.